early birds. Welcome to the Early Bird Jazz Cafe. How about that intro? Whoa, always wanted to be big star in a jazz cafe somewhere in downtown Manhattan or in Brooklyn or in even better, the Village, of course, the home of jazz. But what about an intro like that? Everybody waking up very slow with having a cup of coffee. It's 4 a.m. Eastern Time. It's 10 o'clock in Amsterdam. You all waking up on a Monday after a weekend. And if you're from Europe, you probably saw a lot of spots yesterday. Formula One racing, motor racing, Tour de France, football, soccer. Still put on my orange shirt, but we did not do well yesterday. But that happens, it happens. It's like trading. You have good days and bad days, and this is what happens if four of your players, if you're from America, you don't know what I'm talking about, but if you're from Europe, then you know this is just a bad day for the Netherlands soccer-wise, because it's we lost yesterday, and we deserve to lose because our star players were not performing as they should. So, guys, and girls, of course, how was your weekend? Is everything all right? Where is everyone? Oh, they are all just waking up with this and having their coffee, I think, or they fell asleep. I think that's something that you can. It's also a possibility. So I'm just so proud of this. So we are back. I thought the video was lacking a little bit, but it's just such a great video that I just had to do this. Good morning, Gigi Newburn. Good morning, Raw Lunchmeat. Good morning, Lei Okele. Goedemorgen. Good morning, Walid. Good morning, Miami Nice. From Miami, so you're up early. Uvaldo, early bird gets the worm. Yes. So I hope everybody did okay last week and had a great weekend. And I'm just trying to figure out what's going on now in pre-markets. This is Nokia really here, and well, not doing anything but to trade it. The volume here is traded 200,000 in pre-market. Let's have a look what's going on here. Not a lot. RSLS, Reshape Life Sciences. This is a pop-up from 7 to 70, 75, and then to 80, and now trying to get back up to its VWAP here. And there is some momentum going on right here. See if it tries to get above VWAP again, and then if you are a pre-market player and you think, well, I'm just going to put in a few bucks, watch out, because the volume is 9,000, so price can easily be manipulated on this, but you can go in with 200 or 300 shares if you want to, if you're that kind of player. I only go in these ones if they get here and make a new high on the 5 minute on the left hand side of my screen. So let's see what's going on. And I had but so guys, if you really like that video that I just played for you, then please hit that like. If it's not for me, then please make it for the guy or girl who made this video. I did not do that, you know that, because that's not what I can do. But hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get above 100 likes today. That's something that surely should be possible, because I know a lot of viewers are watching this not live, but when they have their early morning coffee, just an hour or so after we air this, or 2 hours after we air this. So if you're not watching this live and you like that video, then give us a thumbs up, because we really try to do everything possible to make nice content here on Benzinga, and we do that for free. It's all free. You don't have to pay anything. I'm not going to ask you to pay anything. So great to see you all. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning, Santosai. Santosai 7. Let's have a look at the watch list that we have on today. So this is the watch list. 13 items on the watch list. CAG, UPWK DD, TOL, AEJ, WDC, FAF, Wish, of course, CCL, BlackBerry, FCEL, JP Morgan, and OVV. Let's have a look in what's going on with these stocks today and how you could trade them. I'm getting a lot of comments and direct mails from people who say, can you be more specific on how you trade stocks like these? And so I will. I'm not going to. This is the daily for CAG. Had good days and then bad days. Try to find here the support on the 200 SME. So for everybody who's new, the red one is the 200 SME. The green one is the 9, the yellow one is the 20, and the blue one is the 50 on a daily. And I have those same lines on the 1 minute chart and on my 5 minute chart, which normally is here on the left hand side of my screen. The 200 you don't use on the 1 minute, but on a daily you want to see if this is a. Hey, why am I stuck? So this is something that's interesting. I look for these types of stocks. They come. Thank you, Adrian, for liking that. Good morning, TC. So this is something that you want to watch. This is going down and then just staying here for a while, then going down again, finding some kind of support here on its 200 SME, then getting under its 200 SME. And normally I'm not bullish on stocks like these, but did it find its bottom here? So is this on any other time frame? If this was a 1 minute time frame and it just was here in consolidation station, then came down here and I saw these two candles, then what I want to see, of course, is that this move up will continue during the day. So that's what I'm looking for right now. I don't know why this is always a problem here. This is what I want to see. Strange. I'm going to just take this one off and good morning, Walid. Good morning, Aryun. Good morning, Zakaria. Okay, the daily on CAG. So is this something that's this is what you see here. This high here is 35.64, and now it really tries to get over this high here. So my line in the sand here, this is just, this is now the spread on this one. It's just ridiculous. So you don't have to look at that right now. But this is 37. What did I say? 35.74. So what you want to see here is, what I want to see here is a break above this line here. So this is what I'm playing for, and all the way to the 200s. Then you have the 50-cent play that you need on this one. There is some resistance here, so it needs a lot of volume in order to break this. But if this one continues to the upside, then this is the break to the upside, and that's what you want to see on a stock like this. If this is really something that you can count on, and that this is a bounce. It also can just stay under this level for a few days, which sometimes happens, like here. And then you really have to just keep it on your watch list and wait till it's going to break this this level of 35.74. It seems to be something significant. If it does not do that, and it just fails here and goes to the downside, then you can also short from this level if you are a short player. Well, we traded this one before. This is a complete different chart. As you can see, upwork, UPWK. So I had a nice move up, and then did not go any further than this 64.40. Fell through all the levels here, so through all the moving averages here, and it's made a bounce here. Tries to get up again. Needs some volume to play this one, so you cannot play this if its volume is low and it's just having a day like this. So you need these kind of candles. Now it's getting up here after this big candle here, and didn't know what to do the next day, and now it's just a matter of, will it just stay here in this area here, or will it break this level here? If it's double topping here, so this is now this high is 58.75 and this high is 58.94. So this 58.95 has to break to the upside, and if it does not do that, then, and it just ticks it, and it's a double top, and you can play this one to the downside if you want to, and there's a lot of room to play this one to the downside. Even if it's just having an intraday, then it's still 4 points, can move 2.50 normally on average. And so that's what you want to see here. That's what you want to see here breaking. The stocks are here. Bamas alla Barili. The stocks are here on my left, the left-hand side of the screen. So these are the stocks that we're going to discuss today. Can't make this any bigger, but I thought if you scroll back a little bit in this video, then you can see what the stocks are, because I'm calling them out loud. So hit that like, guys, hit that subscribe if you really want Benzinga to stay on for 24/7. Still trying to do that. It's going to take some time, but it's going to take a lot of likes and subscribes also. You're very welcome, David. So this is something that you want to see the break above here, and if you want to short this one, then be sure that this level does not break, and you might be getting a nice short here in Upwork. DD. Well, DD is fell down here. Look at these candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red candles in a low with lower lows here and lower highs. And this one did not, just finding some support here on its 50 and tried to get up here, but bumped its head against the moving average here, the 9 moving average, and now it's, if this is bottoming out now, then there are, as you all know, 2 things that can happen. So normally if something like this happens, then you want to see the upside movement right away. And if it does not do that and it just sits there for a while, like it does now, and this is what we call building, it's trying to make a new high here, but no follow through, and pulls back here to this level, and then just sitting here and then try to bumping its head against the 9 EMA here. And can move $1.70. You need something more than that normally. So what you want to see here on the long side is something like this. So this is now happening now with no volume. So 2,000 shares traded. So you want to see this wick filled by today's candle. So you want to see something like this. Really needs to hold here these levels here at 77, and then to the upside. And then your next out or resistance is here at 78. If it's just sitting here and just sitting here on the 76 level like it's doing for the last few days, then eventually this one just also might just fall under this level here, and then you have a short on your hands. But it's now trading at 77. Well, not really trading, so because there's this enormous spread again. So you want to see this both ways. Yeah, okay, thank you. We talked already about that, but we had a good afternoon on Tour de France yesterday afternoon, so it's all right. I'm still wearing my orange jersey because you have to keep support your team even if they lose. So this is also something that looks like a reversal all the way down here, and then now tries to get back up here. So, and this is more like a decent level that you have here, this 57, 58, and then all the way to so can easily move $1.60 on a day. So if TOL gets its momentum back, this was a big volume day. Well, not really big because it's just 4 million, but relatively big if you compare with them to these here. So it needs a big day like this in order to get above this 57, 58 line, and then there is your definite bounce here. Van der Pulidor, yes, WDC. This is WDC. This is what we wanted to see on WDC a few days ago. So also some stock that's coming down, 289 million, and then on the float, and then just this is your point that you're going to say, okay, this is now really something that you want to see. So on all the others, we saw this one or this candle, and we waited for the follow through, and this is just getting a little bit further than that right now. Now hitting its head against its first real resistance line, which is this 9 EMA and this 50 EMA. So that's something that you really want to watch. And then there's your other level. So there are 3 levels here to the upside: 70, 79, 71, 35, 71, 91. And that's normally not enough for this one in order to play this. So it's a $1 play for a $70 stock. It's just gonna cut it, but you need some. With all these resistance levels here, then it's just going to be a wild one to play. So what you can do here is wait for this one to go to the short side if you want to play that. So if it does not break this 79 or this 71.35, then you also can try to short this one if you're really liking that. So this is FAF, also one that if you zoom out, this is you're buying this in more strength than the other ones, so it's way above its 200 here. Here it looks like it's just staying here in this range here, but these candles here give me some confidence that something might be going on here. So this is also with a lot of resistance here at this level, this 62.93 level, and then also the 63.20 level, and then also here you have this 63.66 level. What you want to see, of course, if this one's going so not a lot of volume right now. I'm just going to refresh my screen now because I'm thinking that there's something going on here. So for everybody that did not watch the opening, for everybody who did, I'm sorry that I do this again, but well, I'm really proud of this intro. What do you all think of that intro? That really needs more likes than it has right now. So hit that like if you can. It's just going to take you a second of your day. So this is, what are we talking about? FAF. FAF, these are the levels on FAF right now. FAF, yeah. Okay, let's look at Wish. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, OP. The guy or girl who made this is just did a real good job on making this. So this is Wish. We played Wish a couple of times last week, and I think the week before. You get a little scared if you see candles like these, of course, but you can also recognize something, I hope, if you see this. Get technical with Neil is better at this, of course, and then I am, but he's looking more at swing trading, and a little long-term trading, but this is 15 is the line in the sand for me, definite for this one. If it gets above this 15, then there's really a play going on, but you can play wish also if it's just pulling down a little bit. So this is post-market low here at 13.80, so something like this happening, going down to this level 30.80 and then back up all the way to this 15 level can be something. You really need this one to break also, I think. And pre-market levels for which are always something that you really want to watch. So this is a big move upwards. Now just staying here around VWAP, not knowing what to do right now. So keep a watch on this one on during pre-market. If it gets above this 14.30, then you can just move this one up. So levels for these are 13.80, 14.30, 14.70, and then 15 for wish. CCL. This is CCL during opening. So all the way from this opening 2013 to 2760. With a little bit of volume, a little bit. This is a line from a few days ago, this line here. And this is the movement that we determined earlier, so getting above that move here. So we saw this 2736 as something that it really wants to hold. 2739 just might do that. So this is not looking very good to me, but if you're looking at this nice move here, then well, we drew this one a few days ago. This partner base. So it's getting close to the bottom line here. I'm just going to take these two away just for this moment. So what you want to see is that it just hits this one and then gets back up again, gets down and hits this one and gets. So this is what you want to see, but well, it just, while it moves, this obviously moves along with it. So that's why I think why you need these levels also, 2739 and 2695. If you want to play this one to the upside. If this one falls through one of these levels here, then it just might be a short, and CCL does not what you think it would do, because this move up is a move up that's obviously heading to this 40 level for CCL, which was the COVID fall here, and now it's just trying to really slowly move up in just a real nice pattern here. But sometimes you expect something and it does not happen. It's just like any sport that you watch. You expect something and it does not happen that way. But you want to see this. You want to see this bounce here at these two levels. So I'm just going to keep these two in: 2739, 2695. Really curious about what CCL will do. Freedom songs. The stocks that I'm watching are right here and are also under this video. So we have 13 stocks on our watch list. They are here under my favorites. BlackBerry. Well, we said BlackBerry, there are two ways it can go, and that's always the case. No, there are three ways it can stay down. So we said, I'm going to take these off now. it's sitting here. We talked about another stock that was just sitting on a level here, and I'm calling this, it's building here on this level, and then it fell through, not by a lot, but 1183 is now here some kind of I'm going to erase also. This is now just something on BlackBerry. Well, we know that it can move a lot if the people get behind this one, but never want to see this one under this 1176 or under this 1156. These are the two levels that I want to see at least on this one. So it might just fall down on this 1176 and then bounce back up again. That's my favorite play, as you all know. Maybe just 1157, but I'm really curious if it's going to hold that. And then I'm just playing for the gap up, for the gap close. I'm sorry, for the gap close here all the way up to 1265. It can easily make a move like that. It's on average it's moving 99 cents, but if it gets the wind in its back, then it just can easily move all the way to 1265. So if it gets down here, bounces, then maybe it will fill the gap. If it does that today, really curious. I don't think so, to be honest, but I have it on my watch list just in case. This is FCEL. Also a difficult one now, so this is just trying to get up here and does not get above its 20 moving average, and also having trouble to hold this level here at 922. So to the upside, you need this 921 to break at least, and this low here, this Friday low here, is something that you want to watch, I think. 882. If it breaks that, then there's a new lower low gonna form on a daily level, so then you can play this one to the downside over back to 850. What I really want to see is a bounce here and then to the upside. So not a lot of room on this one, but on my watch list because it can be a mover. Then JP Morgan. Why not? I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna finish these last three ones, and then we're gonna do the ticks from the chat, guys. So bear with me just one moment, and then we're gonna do some ticker time. This is trying to grasp this 9 EMA here right now. 153.49. Nothing going on right now, so don't have to look at post-market or pre-market, I'm sorry, because there are no shares traded. So this made a nice move. Down, bounce. This is the gap fill that you want to see, and does not stop there. Trying to get up real nice with higher lows, and you want to see the trend continue, of course. And if it does not do that, if it will fall here under this 150, 169 level, then it's going to form a new lower low, and then you might play this one to the downside again. But I'm really betting on something that's a little bit stronger than this. But you also don't want to see this one double topping here, so you need something to the upside here. So this is now 154.50. So the levels here are, this is not the level, of course, if you're day trading this one. So these are the levels here: 151.68, 152.99, 153.49, 154.50 for JP Morgan. OVV, we looked at OVV for more than a few days. Just did this for a long time, and what you hoped and what we hoped, so this is a drawing from 10 days ago or something, what we really anticipated is something like this to happen, and if it does not, and it did not do that, but this was a nice short if you had it. I didn't. So it came all the way back down, and then just with no problem at all, seemingly, this happened. So this was this level here was some resistance for a while. It's not a line in the sand, it's an area of resistance. And all these highs here in this area, and then just with no problem at all gets above this level. So this line here, I'm going to make this one a lila line, a purple line, a pink line, whatever you want to call it. And it's now not at all-time highs, but this high here is now higher than the levels here in 2019. So if an area of resistance turns into an area of support, and it looks like it does here, then this is your support right now. There are no trades to be made in pre-market, so something like this would be nice, I think. 33, breaking this high. And if it just falls down from here, then this is the support that you have on the 32 level. That might just be a nice place. So it's now here, and then if it gets down here to this the level that that's lila, pink, purple. So this is my favorite play. Just falling down here, confirmation that this level is now a support level where it once was resistance. So this is an area, not exactly this one. So I'm not going to put in a limit order here or anything. I'm just going to watch this one on price action. If it gets down to this level, and I'm going to play to the upside. If it breaks this 33, then you might consider to go to the long side on this on a break. Last one is AIG. Also a nice move up like this after this nasty red candle here. And now here are your support levels. This is 48.97 and this is 49.84. The two levels for AIG to play. So a nice one would be also that this one just grabs this 49 level. And then maybe you just can what is this? This is with no volume, so and it's not really a level for me, but this is suspicious looking. So nothing traded right now in pre-market, so you don't have to watch it during pre-market, I think. But this is something that intrigues me. The daily, no. So these are the levels, definite for me to play this one from 48.97, 49.23, 49.84 for DD. So that's That was the list for today. And let's look at some tickers from the chat. This is Baba. Again, I would almost say. A big move in the last 15 minutes here on Friday. So this is just impressive. Well, this is now a level that you want to see breaking. If you want to play this one to the upside, and after this candle here, you want to. We looked at this one after the trend line here going down, and then we watched it and wanted it to go up, but a lot of trouble getting above these levels here, and then a few days ago it just started to break these levels, getting above the 50 eventually, and if Hong Kong is a predictor of the stock, like Max P says, then it's you want to see this one as a secondary runner. So something like this is that you want to see, but for me it has to break this 230.27-ish level, and then well, 250 will be the long reach, of course, but you want to see this really as a secondary runner. So anything above 230.27 can be a play on the long side, and if it's what you often see, and you know that this by now, is that it's just going to be here in consolidation station for a while. And if it does that and you're a swing trader, then you just might watch this one here when it's just sitting here and waiting to get above this 230.27 line, or just fall down again, which also can happen. So a break above 230.27 will be something that I want to see for Baba. Sophie. This is what we saw on Sophie. We looked at this one here, hoping that this would also be a secondary runner. This one did not do that. This area had to break here, did not do that. We looked at price discovery and price action, but well, normally I would say there's no sign of strength in this one. So I think you can short this one like this. But this is what you're looking for right now on a Sophie. Trying to get it there, did not hold one of these levels here. No sign of strength to the upside. So if you are a short player, then you might just want to play this one on a short side here. And trying to catch a falling knife is always difficult. So if you're into these short plays, then you can really short this one to the downside, but you need to find some way in, and it's difficult on this one. Sophie. Roland Schmitz, NNDM. For everybody who watched this show more than once, then you all know that we looked at this more than those two lines here, because at around 850 it was a Cathy Wood play, and this is where we wanted to get in, and we did once to make just a little profit here, and now it's trying to. to the upside, you want to see this 908 breaking, open and close are at 881. You don't want to see this one falling under this 870 level here, or maybe bouncing here at 870 and then to the upside 908 might be something, and then breaking this 908 might be something that you want to look for. Predicting that its stock would go to $12 is, well, if it does, then anything above 908 will be a great play. Normally it does not move more than 60 cents a day, so you need volume, but you'll never know. Balance here. Yeah, why not? Just grinding up, real nice and slow. You need, it's an 80-cent move, so you need something, you need days like these, 87 cents moves, so you need days like these in order to play this one, but it's just grinding up steadily. Green bars and red one, didn't hold this one, but took it out a few days later, just grinding up, letting something go, and then breaking the level again, not holding that. So as a day trader, this is a difficult one because you need a little bit more volume, a little bit more push, but it just might do that. If this is not a double topping here, it's just, so if it's breaking that 27 level, which it might do just in pre-market, so maybe then something like this to break above this 27 level might be a play that you want to make. And that's just because 26.92 here and 27.47. Just watching this 27 break to the upside, and then Palantir might just give you a play today, but it needs a little bit of volume. A BKM trader, AMC, and XXY. Sorry, it's 22nd century group, of course. Latin is not what it used to be. Okay, so this is a smaller stock. Had a nice few days, and this is on no volume. It's just sitting here now, right now, and this is just an enormous spread. So this pre-market thing will not tell you anything, but you can play this one all the way up to 524. So you need some continuation in this move here, and then this 524 level is an obvious level that you want to watch. If it gets there before markets open, just might, you never know, at 7 o'clock there might be some movement here, 7 o'clock a.m. or 8 o'clock, and a lot of trading platforms are opening, and then you might just want to play this one all the way to 550 even, or 574. So anything above 524, you need to see the strength here. 25 cents is all right for this one if it's a $5 stock. Really watch this 524 level. That's something that's is obvious. Hey Max, you shouting out all the tickets that we discussed already. So let's look at what pre-market has to say to us right now. Is there any volume in some of the stocks here? This is space moving up. After this day here, this is a space right now. And look at this. Oh yeah. Space is going to orbit. So it can move $3.86 a day. So let's say $4, but if it gets a little bit I'm gonna copy this one to my favorite space. So going up here and falling down a little bit right now. So this is not a real sign of strength, but at the same time, it gives you these nice levels here. So this is 68.46, 59.46. Pre-market open, post-market close are aligned. So 58.75 is also something that you want to watch. And if it does not hold that, then you might just play the bounce here at this low in post-markets, which is also some kind of a level at least, I think. So 55.21. That's a long way from home, but well, it just might do that. Can just fall and crash to this 55.21 level. So space might be something that you want to watch. Okay, Max, no problem. I did not know that you were talking to Thea. Thea, as we say in Dutch. Beginning split here. Stock if it stays above this 721, and then we'll watch this one play this to be with some volume. So then I'm really also looking at this $8 level here, which is no resistance. Sense is in play again. Can look at Sense for a while. This 377 level is still a level. ITRM is moving a little bit. Emrin, the levels that we saw here, 359, still the level for Emrin. 431, not getting above that right now. These levels here, you don't want to see this one all the way down to this, but these are the levels for Emrin. I'm going to put that small one also on my watch list right now. Emrin might just be something that you want to look at. Okay, guys, it's almost 11 o'clock, and because I'm so proud of it, I'm just want to do something that you maybe just thinking why it is still, well, this keep doing that. But some of you are a little late on this show, and just want to show this to you one more time, and I want to see all the likes that you have in you to do that. CCIV, just after this big move up, it's now just looks like it's flagging here. So 26.26, it's a long way from home, but you don't want to see this. If you want to see this break here also, then it just might do something. Thank you for that, OP. CCIV might just be the play. France, we just talked about space. If you scroll back, then you can see that. I'm going to close the show with this brilliant video. If you like this video, then please hit that like and hit that subscribe. I really, really, really would like that. And so proud of this, and so proud of the guy or girl who made it. I'm going to find out who did this, and gonna get back. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know what I'm doing. And I'll be back at 7:30 for just a little update. If you want to know where that is, follow me. See you tomorrow at 4 a.m. Eastern Time at the Early Bird Show, which is now turned into a jazz club, as this video right here proves.